Hello traders, hope you're doing well. In today's video, we have a lot of important topics to discuss which might affect our Indian stock market. Also in this video, I'll be speaking about two important stocks which has potential of moving towards the upside in a short duration of time. So without wasting any time, let's quickly jump into today's video. Now the first stock which I want to speak about is Tata Motors. This stock is currently trading somewhere around close to 1000 rupees per share. Now one more stock in relationship to Tata Motors is Tata Motors DVR. Now many of you would have traded in Tata Motors. Some of them might not have idea about what is Tata Motors DVR. Actually traders, there is no big difference between Tata Motors and Tata Motors DVR. The only difference is people who own Tata Motor DVR share, they do not get voting rights. Now traders, instead of considering Tata Motors which is trading at a higher value, I always go and consider Tata Motors DVR. I personally feel no one is going to vote against Ratan Tata, his brother also. Since this is the only difference between these two stocks, I always consider Tata Motors DVR. Now why are we talking about Tata Motors and Tata Motors DVR today? On 26th of April, there was a board meeting. In that meeting, what they have decided is merge Tata Motors with Tata Motors DVR. So anyone who's holding 10 shares of Tata Motors DVR, they'll be getting 7 shares of Tata Motors. So basically what is going to happen is anyone who's holding 10 shares of Tata Motors DVR, after the merger, they will be getting 7 shares of Tata Motors. Now 10 shares of Tata Motors DVR is how much? 6,730 rupees. But 7 shares of Tata Motors is 7,000. Here only you are getting a 280 points difference. So anyone who owns Tata Motors DVR stock, once the merger happen, they will be getting this arbitrage. Now after this merger, what will happen? The amount of floating stock in Tata Motors will increase. The amount of trade which happens in Tata Motors will increase. This in turn will be profitable for people who owns Tata shares. So with this view in mind, I personally hold Tata Motors DVR. So I want to take advantage of this merger. I hope my explanation is clear. Now one more important update about this stock is once this merger is complete, there has been talks that they will be getting an order to manufacture 2000 plus commercial electric vehicles. Okay, so this will also increase the revenue of Tata Motors, but I think this is going to happen after this merger once they simplify the shareholding pattern of the stock. So this is one of my favorite stock which I have in my watch list. There's not any kind of investment advice. I'm just speaking about stocks which has potential value. Please do your own research before you take any kind of investment or trading decision with the stock. Now those of you who's interested in the stock, I would suggest you to go online and check all the news related to what is going to happen in this merger. Okay, this is the first stock I wanted to speak about. The next stock which I want to speak about is Dr. Reddy. Now many people run away from the stock because this stock is trading at 6,250 rupees per share. Now the main reason why the stock is this expensive is because the number of floating shares in the market is less. In case in the future, if there is a stock split, the share price will reduce. Now, if you remember 1 year ago, Tata Steel was trading somewhere around 1,200 rupees. But after the stock split, I think it was trading around 107 or 106. That time the amount of floating shares increased, the price of the stock reduces. That has not happened in Dr. Reddy. That is why this stock is expensive. Now, if you go and do the fundamentals of the stock, you will realize that this stock is trading at a very attractive price. Now, why are we speaking about this stock today? Because Nestle and Dr. Reddy, they are forming a joint venture. Nestle will be holding 51% of the share and Dr. Reddy will be holding 49% of the share. Now, this new business will bring in new stream of revenue for Dr. Reddy, and this is a positive news. According to the company's press statement, the partnership will bring in together a well-known global range of nutritional health solution as well as vitamin, mineral, herbal and supplement for Nestle Health Science. Now, when Nestle partner up with Dr. Reddy, this will create fresh stream of revenue for Dr. Reddy. Alright, so the profits will increase, the revenue will increase. In the future, what Nestle have told us, now we have taken 51% of the share in this joint venture. But if this partnership becomes a successful one, then we will increase our holdings from 51 to 60%. So that is an additional benefit for Dr. Reddy. Now the next topic which I want to speak about is gold. If you see gold bees, it has increased by 0.77%. Now many people, why they go and buy gold bees? Because who do not have more money to go and purchase 1 gram of gold, they will go and purchase gold bees. Let's say you have only 500 rupees, you just multiply with this 61. So when small quantity, you can go and purchase gold. So when gold price increases, this also will increase. In the future, I personally believe gold has a potential of reaching 8,000, 8,500. When that happens, gold Bs also will increase. Now recently US GDP data came out, right? So it was worse than what the market expected. Because of that, there was a sudden crash in the US market. Now slowly US market is recovering. Now this is a clear sign that inflation is not coming under control. If inflation doesn't come under control, what will happen? The Fed will not reduce the interest rate. Now as long as Fed doesn't reduce the interest rate, gold might be a bit volatile. But once they start cutting the interest rate, maybe I expect somewhere in the month of October or November, before US election, if interest rate come down, gold price will move towards the upside. There we have potential for gold Bs or gold related stocks also to move towards the upside. So me personally, I'm considering gold Bs, gold loan company stocks, all of these things. Just letting you know, this is not any kind of investment advice. On Friday, US market closed positive. One of the main supporter for this was Google. Google share price went up by 10% on Friday because their result was very good. Now traders, if you remember, recently Google conducted an event in that they wanted to show their competition for ChatGPT. I think the name of the project was called Bard, right? Their artificial intelligence. This product did not perform well as expected. So many people started to think negatively about Google because even after having so much resources, they could not do a close competition for ChatGPT. That time the stock fell. I'm not sure about the exact date. Now this stock on Friday, it rallied more than 10% because their result was very positive and their cloud business also generated a good revenue. One more stock which announced their result is Microsoft, and the stock rose by 1.5%. All this helped the US market to move towards the upside. Now if you look at commodity market, Brent crude, it has closed slightly positive. Gold also has closed slightly positive. In short duration of time, I expect gold to be a bit volatile. Maybe it can go 300 points less, I mean per gram. Positive news starts flowing in the market like interest rate cut. At that time, I expect gold to rally. That is why I'm focusing on gold. Now traders, before we analyze Nifty and Bank Nifty chart for tomorrow, one last update I wanted to share with you is, recently I read an article which said the amount of people putting their money in FD has significantly reduced. This is a problem for banking industry. Without people putting money, how can the bank give loans outside for higher interest? That is how banking model works, right? But people are not interested in putting their money in FD, rather they're buying gold or they're investing in other places. So I thought of sharing that also with you. So I'm not focusing in banking stocks as of now. Only stock which I'm looking into or I have kept in my watch list is Karnataka Bank, because that is the only stock as of now which seems to be valuable. Okay, this is not investment advice. Please do your research before you consider the stock. So these were some of the global and local market update which I thought is important that I discuss with you. Now let's quickly analyze Nifty and Bank Nifty chart for Monday's trade. Now traders, let's quickly discuss about what happened in Friday's market within 1 or 2 minutes, and then we'll analyze Nifty and Bank Nifty chart for tomorrow. Now to a certain extent, both Nifty and Bank Nifty opened flat on Friday. The first thing what we did somewhere around 9:20 is, in our private Telegram group, I discussed about important support and resistance level. Now in my next update, somewhere around 9:40, I said that majority of the people might not be available in the market to trade because they might be in holiday mode because of Friday, and also many people would have gone out to cash their oats. So I expected market to just trade within a range. Now if you remember, while analyzing Nifty and Bank Nifty chart for Friday's trade, my view about the market was at the upper level, there's no stop loss hunting level, right? So in case market, even if it gives a breakout, I expect a momentum towards the downside. Market was just opening near the resistance. It did not give a breakout. So I thought first the market can first form, move towards the downside, attract more put option buyers, and later it can move towards the upside. So my expectation is first the flag pattern setup to fail, later I expected market to move towards the upside. With that logic itself, at the support level in Nifty, I decided to enter a call option trade. But when Nifty formed a reversal setup here, many times I have discussed about this in our stop loss hunting masterclass course also, that this is a very strong candle where I expected a correction. Because of the reason, I exited from my call option trade at cost to cost. One candle was the reason for me to exit. At the same time, even I had to go cash my out, because of which I was not available in the market. Here I've clearly explained the reason for my exit. Now whatever I shared in the private Telegram group during the live market, I've forwarded this to our free Telegram channel also. You can go and check that out so that you get a step-by-step understanding of how we planned our trade, what was the reason for exit, everything. Now one more setup, my expectation was if market comes out of this trend line, we can expect a reversal in the market. But if you open Nifty chart throughout the day, it was just staying below this trend line. It did not give us any buying opportunity. The setup exited at cost to cost. Plan was to enter a call option trade, but market did not give a breakout setup for us to plan any kind of entry. It's okay. Monday to Thursday, market went as per our view. On Friday, it just consolidated within a range. Let's quickly discuss about our trading plan for Monday. Traders, what you're looking at right now is a 15 minutes time frame chart of Nifty. On this chart, to save time, I've already marked some important levels. First thing, from swing low to swing high, I've drawn the Fibonacci level. Next, I've drawn this trend line because many times it has acted as supporting area. And this trend line, if I switch to 5 minutes time frame, it is acting as a good resistance. Now in price action, there is a setup where if market continuously keeps moving towards the downside, right, you draw a trend line like this. The more times the market tend to touch this trend line, the possibility of breakout is high, because below this trend line, many people would have entered put option trade, right? The stop losses will be on top. To hunt the stop loss, market can quickly make a momentum towards the upside. That time all of these stop losses will be hit. Now like that, one setup is available in Nifty. I'll switch to 5 minutes time frame and show it to you. You can see Nifty has been trading below this trend line. Multiple times it has touched this resistance. Now in the future, if Nifty keeps moving below this trend line, at some point of time, I feel near 22,300 area, give a breakout first, retest, and then it can give a very quick momentum towards the upside. That time, those who were bearish in the market, all their stop losses hunt that market can move towards the upside. Now before I do this Nifty analysis, of course I went and checked the global market data, where it said GIFT Nifty is going to open somewhere near 22,380. But still, what I'm going to do is I'm going to explain all kind of situation in the market so that things can be easy for us. Doesn't matter where the market opens. So in case market opens somewhere here or here, moves towards the downside, we'll extend this trend line. At the upper level, if we get a breakout setup, I will consider a call option trade. If market comes to this supporting area, which is 22,300, here if it is just holding on to this range, consolidating for a longer duration, if it gives a breakdown, only then I'll be planning for a put option. Or directly market makes a momentum like this, sudden momentum towards the upside, I feel we can expect a reversal. That is when I'll be looking for call. After consolidation, I'll be looking for a put option trade. Now continuously market was trading below this trend line, right? But I feel tomorrow if market gives a breakout at this area also, we have to wait until market sustain above 22,520 level. Because from swing high to swing low, if you draw the Fibonacci, it is 618 level. This is a reversal area. Directly if market opens somewhere here or here and gives a breakout, I'm not interested in a call option trade. Only if market moves towards the upside, sustains near 22,500. After the consolidation, if I get a breakout, that is when I'll be looking for a call. Put option trader will consider this area as a resistance. They would have entered put option trade. The stop loss will be on top. To hunt the stop loss, market has a chance of moving towards the upside. Direct breakout, I'll be looking for a reversal trade. Here also near 22,520 area. In case market opens between upper range and lower range, then what we will do? In our private Telegram group, I will identify important resistance and support level based on where the market is trading, either near the support or resistance. Depending on that, we will have a trading plan that I'll be explaining with a short 2 or 3 minute video in the private Telegram group during the live market. Okay. In case my view changes overnight based on global market update or any other news, in our free Telegram channel, I'll be sharing the update during the pre-market report at morning 8:30. So if you are interested, you can follow our free Telegram channel. Now that we have discussed about Nifty, let's look into Bank Nifty. Now traders, this is a chart of Bank Nifty, 15 minutes time frame. Previously, we had marked this trend line because continuously it was acting as a resistance, and we had also marked this trend line because it is acting as continuous support. On Friday, market has broken this support, but it has taken support near 236 level of Fibonacci and it is moving towards the upside for retest. Now let me switch to 5 minutes time frame. Now tomorrow morning, if Nifty opens somewhere here or here, moves towards the downside, breaking this wick. Again, market is facing resistance near 0.236 level. If you're getting any bearish setup, that is when I'll be planning for a put option trade, where the day's low will be the first target, second target will be this area 47,944, and third target will be 47,874. So what do I mean by this? Market has to go below 236 level area, clear this wick. Again, if it is showing bearishness, only then planning for a put option trade according to me is a good idea. After this breakdown, quickly market can form a W pattern and move towards the upside to remove the stop losses of retail traders. So just because market broke this level, we cannot enter a put option trade. We need to see some kind of selling pressure. Now in case market opens with gap up somewhere here or here, an important resistance is this, which is 48,496. There is also a psychological level which is 48,500. Only if market holds on to this upper range, gives a breakout, then we will say, okay, this breakdown failed. This was a false breakdown. Market is still bullish and it wants to move towards the upside. That is when we will plan this area as a first target, and our next target towards the upside will be 48,800. So what we are going to do here at this upper level, if market consolidates, gives a breakout, that is when we will see buyers are strong. So we'll be looking for a call option trade. Now between the zone, wherever the market opens, I'm not having that much confidence to plan any kind of trade. But during the live market, if I identify any interesting setup, definitely I will let you know. So at this point of time, this is my view. We have put a lot of effort in analyzing the market, giving you all the information, which I feel is very important. So if you're finding value in the content that we are providing, share your support by liking the video and subscribing to the channel. And also don't forget to share it with your friends. All right. Thank you so much for watching this video. I'll see you in the next one.